How many people in the show, in the production?
Full cast is 42.
Okay.
So
And so I think a lot of people might be interested also. We touched on it a little bit earlier, but the coordination of everything. There's a lot of costume changes, a lot of set changes, and all that. How do you coordinate all that so the transitions go quickly and smoothly?
Well, before a show ever hits its tour, it spends a few weeks in rehearsals, and when a show is built, it spends about 6 weeks of rehearsals. And we bring in the different elements. They start building a show in February that'll start touring in September. So we start bringing in the different elements layer by layer by layer, and then about 6 weeks out, we bring in the cast and the crew learns all of their technical responsibilities and cues, and the cast learns all of their choreography. And then once they learn all the choreography, we'll add some costumes, and then we'll add a layer of lights, and then we'll add transitions, and then we'll add entrances and exits. So we build it up layer by layer by layer to make sure that we have a good solid foundation for every show that we bring out on the road. And then, while we're on the road too, we also do maintenance rehearsals as well. And that's everything from full tech runs to just, hey, we've got a new skater that needs to learn this number. We're going to block the minute today. It's definitely a big behind the scenes endeavor to get this show running. It is just as much of a show backstage, choreography-wise, watching sets move, props move, all the costume changes, that it is just a show out here.
Yeah. And so before we say goodbye, though, the coordination of the costumes and sets are laid out in such a way that the transitions are very smooth and the costumes are easily accessible so they can quickly do all that. I mean, it's very coordinated.
Oh, absolutely. Everything has its place. And when
Are they numbered?
They are, yeah, absolutely. So every skater is responsible for about 5 to 6 costumes. They work with the wardrobe department to make sure that those costumes all stay together. They're in a bag. And what the skater does is they come in to each week, they unpack the costume, make sure all the pieces are there. Then when the shows are over for the week, they pack it all up in a certain specific way to keep it protected. Those costumes are put in a very specific crate. That crate is loaded on a very specific truck that goes on at a certain time. Right. And basically we load the show out backwards so that as it goes out this way, the last truck out is the first truck in. Yeah. So
there's so much to this show. I mean, it's an incredible show. Like you said, behind the scenes, it's a show in itself. It's really great. What is your favorite part of the show?
I love the audience reactions. I mean, I grew up on Disney. It was a Christmas tradition that we would go see the new Disney movie every year. So I remember growing up with The Little Mermaid, The Lion King, Aladdin. And, you know, just to see, like, I'm older now, hopefully soon to start a family. And so it's just very heartwarming, and it just fills you with so much joy to see the audiences, and they're making memories that they're going to have for the rest of their lives. And this is like the adults who grew up watching Disney are now bringing their children to see the new stories. Like, it's so generational, and it just transcends like through time. And it's such a great thing to be a part of that, and then to witness, you know, how excited the audiences get. And especially in places like Columbus, you guys know your winter sports, right? Yeah. You have hockey. I'm a huge hockey fan. You know figure skating. So, you know, the audience gets excited not only for the Disney characters, but the athleticism. They see the tricks. They know the lifts and the jumps and whatnot. So it's amazing being able to bring such an amazing production to places like Columbus, Ohio, Nationwide Arena, for the families to get a full Disney on Ice experience, to make those memories and watch those reactions.
And you said it perfectly. It's about making memories. This event will be a show that these children and parents and families will be talking about for the rest of their lives, probably. Really making memories.
Absolutely. You never know. You might be talking to someone a few years down the road, Arena guy, that was being like, you know, I remember growing up and I got to go see Disney on Ice shows, and they made my world, and now I get to be a part of it. And that's what's so exciting. You know, you just...
Absolutely. Disney on Ice, dream big, now through Sunday at Nationwide Arena. You don't want to miss it. Hey, thank you very much.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
All right.